Well, welcome.
Thank you.
I want you to tell everybody about Grown Folks.
Absolutely.
So, how did it come about? What's your story?
So Grown Folks is my hard seltzer brand, and we celebrate soul food inspired flavors. I have 3 flavors: peach cobbler, ambrosia, and key lime, all after dishes that I grew up baking and enjoying with my family, and my grandma really instilled all of this just yummy comfort, Southern cooking with us girls. I come from a big, obnoxious sort of Creole family from Louisiana, and food is the center of our universe. Flavor is the center of our universe, and sweet focused, flavors in our soul food desserts is really just yummy and comforting and enjoyable. We have these types of dishes at every family gathering, every celebration, right? So these are flavors and profiles that we know and love. During COVID, we were obviously all at home and all on lockdown, and my sisters and my mom and I, my grandmother has since passed. We all have old things from my grandmother's house. And I, during COVID, found an old sort of accordion style recipe book of hers with handwritten recipes. And so my sisters and my mom and I would take turns kind of recreating Granny's recipes. We called it peaches and dumpling.
Okay.
It wasn't peach cobbler, it was peaches and dumpling. And so I was cooking that with my kids in the kitchen. We're trying to pass the time during COVID, just really sort of enjoying the things that we used to do when we were young with my grandmother. Simultaneously, there was this big hard seltzer boom that had happened. The White Claws and the Trulies had come, and historically sort of fruit-focused flavors or, malt beverages, that was something that was familiar to Black culture and my family.
Watermelon, strawberry,
exactly.
cherry.
Strawberry Hill and sort of the Bartles and James style. But it wasn't really considered cool or hip the way this new sort of White Claw hard seltzer category had come about. And so I was really sitting back and trying to figure out why, from a career standpoint. I wasn't working during COVID. I was home with my kids.
But you were still thinking about work.
I was still thinking about work. And so it was kind of like the perfect situation to take my background and my expertise combined with my family history, my culture, my passion, and also what was going on in the world at the time, right? Being able to create something that my kids would be proud of, that's representative of who they are and their family history. During a time, COVID, there was a lot of social things going on that made people think about, why am I doing what I do?
Right.
Or what am I making? What type of brands or products am I engaging with? What do they stand for? What are they about? Authenticity. All of those things are going on.
At what point did this idea turn into these need to be on shelves for you?
I mean, pretty much immediately.
What's the advantage of you actually being on shelves?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of advantage to being on shelves. So my product is an alcohol product, and legally there really is no direct-to-consumer model for what the legal classification of my product is. So the route to market was definitely either through retail and or the on-premise channel, which is restaurants, venues, a place where you go and you purchase alcohol where you're sitting down or you're at a bar or something like that. The benefit of being in retail is you have this opportunity to have, a mass population be exposed to your product. The challenge is you're one of many on a shelf, right? And so the real job is, how do I stand out on that retail shelf, and how do I drive the consumer off their couch into the store to physically buy it? Where in D2C, in a lot of people